Am I waiting for 1:30 exactly, or am I good? I'm
You're
good? All right.
Yeah.
I'd like to call the February 15th, 2024 Oklahoma County Planning Commission meeting to order. Notice was sent out on February 9th of 2024. Eric, roll call.
Yes, members of the Planning Commission today are Rob Murray, Greg Davidson,
Here.
Denise Patterson,
Here.
Charles DeFuria,
Here.
and Colt Murphy sitting in for Miles Davidson.
Here.
Thank you. Approval of minutes of the previous meeting on January 18th, 2024. Has everybody had an opportunity to look over them? Any questions? Changes? Can I get a
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes as written. I'll second.
roll call?
Mr. Murray,
Yes.
Mr. Davidson,
Yes.
Ms. Patterson,
Yes.
Mr. DeFuria,
Abstain, I wasn't here last week.
Mr. Murphy.
Abstain as well.
If you abstain, then they don't pass, so go ahead and say aye.
Thank you. Item 5. Item was deferred by the PC at the request of the applicant at the January 18th, 2024 meeting. Discussion and possible action 2023-08. Eric?
So just to give a quick update, so the zoning portion of this item has not been in front of the Board of County Commissioners. That will take place this coming Wednesday, the 21st. So they're asking that this item be deferred until the April 18th meeting. Caitlin Turner's here to speak for this item if you have any questions, but that's their request.
You have any questions of Eric? Okay. Caitlin, you want to get up and talk? State your name and your address.
Caitlin Turner, 522 Colcord Drive, here on behalf of the applicant. So yes, we are requesting the continuance to allow for the rezoning application to be complete prior to bringing this back to you all. I feel like that gives us ample time to work out any continuances that happen before the Board of County Commissioners, but also just due to scheduling conflicts in March. So that's the reason for our request.
Anybody have any questions of Caitlin? Is there anybody here to oppose it? Eric, do we need a motion to defer it?
Yes.
Okay, can I get a motion to defer?
I'll make a motion to defer.
Second.
Roll call?
Mr. Murray,
Yes.
Mr. Davidson,
Yes.
Ms. Patterson,
Yes.
Mr. DeFuria,
Yes.
Mr. Murphy.
Yes.
Item 6, discussion and possible action to approve or deny the general plat of, I can't pronounce that, Patnaud
Yes.
Hill, GP 2024-01. Eric?
So this item and the next item are companion items. Now you'll have to vote on them separately, but they are companion items. The general plat typically is just a general layout, but with the change in the regulations that took place back in 2021, and even before then, this would be just considered a plat. Obviously, in this case, you're looking at approximately 40 acres. You have 4 lots. Obviously, you see the lot there that they've already built on, but then you have the other lot to the east and the other 2 lots to the south. That's really all of this consists of. There's no improvements to build just because all these lots are accessing the section line roads themselves. In this case, Wilshire to the south and Dobbs to the west. There was one letter of protest that was received yesterday. I'd like to hand out. I did give it to the applicant before the meeting. I would like to hand this out so you guys have an opportunity to read it now.
Do I need a motion to receive it? I need a motion to receive it.
I'll make a motion to receive. I'll second.
Roll call?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, roll
Just a
call.
motion to receive.
motion to
So
receive in a
Mr. Murray
second.
said yes. Mr. Davidson
Yes,
said
so
yes.
roll call.
Yeah.
Yes.
You, Mr.
Yes.
Furrier.
Yes.
I'll give you guys a minute just to take a look at it. Now I will say while you guys are looking at that, Mr. Vandergrift's property sits directly to the west of this particular development that you see.
West of Dobbs. Or
Yes,
the
west
side
of Dobbs, right on the other side of Dobbs, yes. No, I'll have to admit, I'm kind of confused on what some of the things that he's talking about, just obviously the traffic part of it, just because it's 4 lots. You know, I think Mr. Charles Allen's the engineer who's here to speak for it, but I think they intend to keep all this property for family use. So it's, at the end of the day, you're only gonna have one home on each one of these lots, so.
And well and septic on each lot, I'm assuming,
Right.
because there's item number 6, concerned about the septic system.
Right. But that's not any different than anything else that's out there.
Everybody had a chance to read it?
That's all I had, unless you had any particular questions.
I don't,
Like I said, I'll let Mr. Charles Allen, he's the engineer who is helping the property owners. I'll let him speak. He might have some more information.
would you state your name and your address, please?
Charles Allen, Hale and Associates Surveying, 1601 Southwest 89th Street. Eric is correct. This is a family. They're dividing the property up for 3 of the children to live near the grandparents, basically. Just got the opposition letter. I mean, they're fairly general objections, I guess. Can't argue that, yes, there's always these risks associated with any development. I think in this case, though, it's highly remote, I suppose. So happy to answer any questions.
Anybody have any questions?
I got one. All these lots are 4 acres or bigger?
5 acres.
5 acres
Yes.
or bigger?
Yes.
Okay.
And that also dedicating 50 foot of right of way for Wilshire and Dobbs. So, and the acreage does not include the right of way.
Will the answer it's off Dobbs also? Or just,
No, there's one, well, I guess the corner lot could have an entrance off of Dobbs. I can't answer that. It'd be off of Dobbs or Wilshire, I doubt. Or they,
just 3 additional lots because they all.
Correct.
They live on one. Right?
correct.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Is there anybody else here to talk in favor of the proposal? If not, is there anybody here to speak against the proposal? If not, Eric?
Yes, like I said, we'll take each item at a time as far as a vote. So item 6 first.
So I need a, either an approval or denial for item number 6, the general plat.
I'll make a motion to approve. I'll second.
Roll call, Eric?
Mr. Murray,
Yes.
Mr. Davidson,
Yes.
Ms. Patterson,
Yes.
Mr. DeFuria,
Yes.
Mr. Murphy.
Yes.
Item 7 is, like I said, is a companion item. It really is just the plat itself. Approval gives you guys the opportunity to sign off on the plat of your approval. Then it goes to the Board of County Commissioners for their signature before it can be filed. And then once it's filed, then they can start construction of a home. If I don't know if their intent is to do that now. That may be some point in the future, but then they can do that at that.
Anybody have any questions with Eric? Okay. You want to come up and talk again, or are we good? Okay. Anybody to oppose it? No opposes. Any discussion? Okay. Can I entertain a motion to either approve or deny the final plat of Patnell Hill?
Motion to approve.
Roll call, Eric.
Mr. Murray, Mr. Davidson.
Yes.
Ms. Patterson.
Yes.
Mr. DeFuria.
Yes.
Mr. Murphy.
Yes.
It's been approved.
Item number 8, discussion and possible action to receive the January 2024 fee fund and expense reports. Eric, staff report.
So in this case, you can see overall for the fiscal year, we're in the hole about $18,000
How many?
money.
How much?
$18,000 in the hole, negative. So we'll see how that goes. Usually wintertime is a little bit slower. Once spring comes around, usually February, March, we start seeing, and there's some projects that are in the process of being reviewed. We're still trying to collect fees and stuff. So hopefully next month when you come in March, we can give you a little bit better report.
Be back in the black, not so
Oh,
much red.
hopefully.
Any questions of Eric? No? All right, can I get a motion to accept the fee fund report?
Motion to accept. Second.
Roll
Mr.
call.
Mr. Murray,
Yes.
Mr. Davidson,
Yes.
Ms. Patterson,
Yes.
Mr. DeFuria,
Yes.
Mr. Murphy.
Yes.
Item number 10, new business. In accordance with the Open Meetings Act, Section 311.9, new business is defined as any matter not known about or which could not have been reasonably foreseen prior to the time of posting of this agenda. Eric, do we have anything?
No, ma'am.
Board have anything? Okay. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Eric?
Mr. Murray, Mr. Davidson,
Yes.
Ms. Patterson,
Yes.
Mr. DeFuria,
Yes.
Mr. Murphy.
Yes.
We're adjourned.
We're adjourned.
Wow. You got off easy. Denise, we're hiring you. Miss Patterson. Yeah.
Oh, girl, just trying to help. I'm going back upstairs. Only one up there. Okay, see you next time.
You're gifted now.
No, we would actually did it, no. You guys are pretty good. So sorry. Intern and treating. I know that. Yeah, they get the plastic.
Always the way, always the way around, Marquita.
Sometimes you gotta ask for
Gonna
forgiveness.
show the ropes.
There you go.
Hearing, I didn't say that. We're set up and.
Cool. I got your email yesterday. I'm gonna forward it to our PDF.
Yeah, there's a. I couldn't type it.